Well, it starts in Dodge County but flows south of Iowa City. The Cedar River is nearly 340 miles long, named after all the cedar trees lining its banks.
But the Minnesota DNR is focusing on the river's underwater life, specifically the mussel power the river has. ABC6's Blaze Keller shows us how it works.
I worked in fisheries, I did some wetland, and I kept coming back to how fascinating mussels were.
Specifically, freshwater mussels. And Madeline Pletta, along with a few others with the Minnesota DNR, turned her fascination into efforts to help not only the mollusks, but the Cedar River.
We know there was populations of mussels in the Cedar River based on our previous surveys. We know the water quality has improved and it's sustaining mussels. And so now we're just doing that part and reintroducing.
Reintroduction plans began in 2016 with roughly 1,000 mussels released in 2019 and over 3,000 released this September. So what will these mussels do?
So they're going to help increase the water quality by filtering, removing inorganic and organic particles. So they're going to reduce that sedimentation within the river. And then they're also going to provide habitat for other organisms.
Which means these relatives of octopi and squids are good indicators of how the body of water is doing. But it takes a lot to build these mussels.
Mussels are producing thousands of babies, thousands of juvenile mussels, for only a few to survive.
After being raised in a lab, they'll spend around 2 years at the bottom of East Side Lake before being released, which means Pletta expects to see results from their reintroduction efforts over the next decade.
We start to see younger mussels that are only 1 to 2 years old. We can assume that those are a result of our reintroduction efforts.
In Austin, Blaze Keller, ABC6 News.